Finally, we received dozens and dozens of calls about my take on polygamy. These calls can be broken down into three camps. Camp 1, LDS who do not believe that the LDS church is behind polygamy. Read section 32, look at the temple practices, and realize what men and bishops and all the leaders will say about your future life in the hereafter. Is polygamy part of that? Find that out if you don't believe it's true. Second, polygamy is a caller's call and say polygamy is a great principle. The practice was evident and of God in the Old Testament, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. How do you respond to that? Well, the way I respond to it is this. The practice of polygamy, as was mentioned by a caller last week, I checked this out, began by Lamech in the line of Cain. And the whole true purpose of marriage and relationships was bastardized at that time, and the true order of marriage was tweaked, and some good men adopted those practices. There are many different sinful practices that the Lord will allow to continue to go on as he leads his people. He doesn't strike everybody dead for all the immediate sins that they do. He lets things go on. Where were the polygamous practices of the New Testament? Was Jesus a polygamist? Some of you may even try to suggest that. The perfect example, we have Adam and Eve. You know what? Polygamy was not practiced under the authority of God or by God in the Old Testament. So you can drop that one. Now, some people will say the reference in 2 Samuel shows where God says, I've given you all these houses and wives that were Saul's. What are you doing? He didn't say I gave him wives. He said, I passed on to you everything that was the previous kings to you. That's what the context is. Read it and you'll see. Hey guys, we started an online educational portal as a substitute for brick and mortar religion. I believe that in the end, brick and mortar religion is going to go the way of the dinosaurs. I think people are tired of it. I think they're tired of paying homage to the man at the podium. And I think that all the time and volunteerism and money that's demanded of brick and mortar is over, and people are realizing it. So we developed what we call Christian Ultra-Libertarians for Truth, CULT. It's tongue-in-cheek. Cult.love, and we want to invite you to come on over and see what you think. If you've liked the stuff you've seen here, we put as much effort into what we're doing there. We hope you'll consider it.